Terran. I was like, what do you want me to say? We do see in the top 11 club position aTn.Delphi, the pink Zerg player, and in the bottom left hand corner, right hand corner, we see Empire.Happy, the yellow Terran player. I can leave you much away if you want.
I mean, we're just in an awesome game. I'm pretty much happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, these players were so good earlier. And again, I think he could have done a bit more with the Overlord drops, but he just did so well.
Yeah, it was really nice. I like the fact that he actually mixed in just a really weird Zergling drop. That's such an awkward timing to hit. But right now, guys, if you want, you go to xanderfever.tv/vote. Let us know who you think is going to be winning, because right now, Delphi is down 0-1. He may be able to pull off a win, because think about the position that he was in that last game. It was a very, very, very good position, but he ended up losing 8 infestors when he was just moving across the middle of the map, and that's ended up with giving Happy the game, and it just caused Delphi to go lol and call GG. But now we're also on Antiga Shipyard, which can be a difficult map for Zergs in a lot of situations.
For Zerg, yes, it is, because you see a lot of kind of maybe Reaper harass. Not the most cost effective, really, for the most part, but again, you do see a lot of Reaper harass on this map. I don't find this map very hard to hold. I find that I end up creeping out and putting like 2 spines and making my own little wall at the front. So I generally find this map pretty decent to play on. But again, for me, no matter what I do personally as a Grandmaster Zerg player, no matter what I do, 15 hatch. It doesn't matter who I'm playing.
Oh,
it doesn't matter if they. Oh my goodness! And there are some people who actually just kind of change it around a small bit. I mean, some people go 15 pool, then hatch, 14. 15 hatch, does not matter. It does not matter if you're telling me you're going to be doing a 6 pool, I go 15 hatch. Always. It's just because you can hold it off once you get up to a certain level of play, and you've played so many games and you've held it off so many times, you kind of get that kind of experience, I suppose, to hold off kind of early pressure like that.
Yeah. I mean, the big thing though for Zerg's map is the difficulty in getting a 4th, because there is no safe 4th. Do you think there's a safe 4th?
I guess I've never had. I see your point. I guess I've personally never had that issue. Because when I go for my 3rd, because I have so much creep spread, if someone actually tries to take my 4th, I can get there within a second just by saying my length, because I have so much of creep, and I'll have my speed length, and I'll have my roaches with Glimmer Constitution. So I think from my point of view, I wouldn't actually experience it as much, but I can see your point though, that a lot of players will kind of go, do I take the one around the corner? Can I creep out around there? Do I take a sneaky one somewhere in a corner and see what I can do? Which corner do you take it in? Because obviously you've got drop play, which again, this map is really notorious for Reapers or kind of drop play, just because of the surface area of the main for the Zerg player, that they can just be caught off guard. I guess I see your point, but it wouldn't have been. I know a lot of players wouldn't be affected by it though, so. But also, you have to remember, sorry, this was best of 3, so doesn't loser pick the map in this?
They veto, and then that gives the order, the map order that's left.
Right, okay. Yeah. So I was just going to say, obviously the Zerg player picked it, but obviously I don't think any Zerg player would probably pick this map. They had a choice.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah.
That's why, yeah. I was trying to figure out, I was kind of like, why did he pick this map? It's like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's probably just a better alternative than the other ones, and odds are Happy got the choice for the 2nd map. But so far, I mean, Tal'Darim and Antiga Shipyard, it's not exactly the happiest Zerg map pool. I mean, I feel like there's a lot better maps. I'm sure if Belshire Beach would probably be one of the fastest vetoes from Happy in this series. Yeah, so I'm always curious about that. That's why I kind of like when you actually see the vetoes of what the players are saying, because then you can get an idea kind of on what their plans are. Because when you see them veto, say, large maps, well, hey, maybe they don't want to deal with having to cover a really large surface area. They want to be more compact and play a little bit more towards Terran strengths. But in this team around, we're just seeing standard stuff out of pretty much both players so far.
Yeah, I'm loving this arguably early Roach Warren from aTn.Delphi. It's kind of around the same timing, if not a bit later than when I would take my Roach Warren. I think that roaches are generally very, very good against Terran, and it's kind of good. I mean, I personally wouldn't favor the have like 20 lings out on the field and then potentially transition into roaches kind of tech at all. I'd always go for lings for roaches for the most part. So I do like this idea. We do see 7 roaches going down, and against Baneling nest being done for aTn.Delphi and stimping research by Empire.Happy. So again, very standard play, but again, going to be down to the engages.
I think we're going to be seeing a big hatchery tech 1-1-1 at Delphi, where it basically goes speedlings down there, morph them into banelings, pressure with the roaches, and then they go for a big, massive bust against the front. Because the great thing about Antiga Shipyard is that you're basically guaranteed to have a supply depot wall at the front.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just such a huge wall that, you know, you can't just have loads and loads of barracks and stuff like that. It's just more efficient to actually put down loads of supply depot. So yeah, I do agree. We will be seeing some kind of a wall and sorry, some kind of a bust rather. And again, banelings on the way as well. The baneling nest will be just about be done. So it will be interesting. The supply is pretty much even. 11 banelings morphing right now. Oh, that is sick. Oh my goodness, that is like crazy.
Yeah, and they're all just routed straight towards that ramp. And there we see Happy finishing the wall, but the wall may not be done in time, actually, because these Banes are about to pop, and they're going to go straight towards the bunker. But notice the bunker only has one Marine in it. That's the smartest thing. They're going to draw aggro and waste a lot of the units, and now we're seeing them pushing forward. They're going to stream forward. The Roaches are still alive, and the bunkers are down.
The bunkers are down. The most important thing is to get it down as fast as they can. And again, just doing so much, and all these SCVs being pulled. Again, Roaches is kind of doing as much damage as they can, trying to distract away from the Lings and just doing as much damage. But I'm just doing. Oh wow, this is just really crazy. Again, just focusing down exactly what he needs to get focused down. Again, focusing down the Hellions, focusing down as many Hellions as possible, taking out all these SCVs. So many SCVs being lost. Marauder again just doing so much damage to these Roaches. And again, that's the end of aTn.Happy Delphi's army.
It's the end of the army, but we're down to 21 SCVs to 41 drones, and the droning is going to just continue. The lair tech is now started. We're going to see Delphi probably just continue being aggressive. We see the double Evo chambers going to go down. No third yet, but Delphi kind of has a awkward moment where it's going to need to try and tech and balance and make sure it doesn't die to just a weird counterattack from Happy in the next couple minutes.
Yeah, he is going to try and keep tech drawn up and things like that. And we do see a Starport going down, the Hellions, and a Combat Shield going down. So I mean, again, just Empire.Happy just trying to come back from this as well. Just making as many SCVs as he can, 2 at a time, just do whatever he can. But again, very frustrating for Delphi. Delphi is then going for lairs, so he's obviously going for a Glitter Constitution, the Roach upgrade, and maybe going for some kind of infestor play. Also possibly getting his upgrade and his centrifugal hooks, which is the speed for Banelings. I'm not sure whether he's going to go for the speed on Banelings. I think the Banelings have kind of done their job, and there's no requirement to get it at this early stage and waste 150 gas and 150 minerals on it. But I guess it's all down to what he's going to do, really.
I'm really expecting him to go pretty much Roach Infester. I think that would be his best arm composition they can do right now, because if he can land the fungals, the Roach would be able to easily clean up all of those Hellions, and that'll give him a nice spot. But we were watching Happy right now do a beautiful job of delaying the third base. The drone that just went to grab it just got pretty much killed, and now we're actually seeing 11 minutes into the game that there is no third for the Zerg, and that is a really bad timing.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage you should be looking at getting a fourth by rule of thumb, I mean, or if not, getting a fourth, So again, I think he was kind of hoping that original push of the Banelings and the Roaches would have kind of done the damage, and now just trying to deal and tech up behind it, as you were saying, just to try and hold off so he doesn't actually kind of lose this game to any kind of, like terrible kind of imbalance, like counterattack. So that's probably the reason why. But we do see siege tech being researched right now. 14 more Lings, pathogen glands, Glitter Constitution. So you're right, again, a Roach Infester type thing, and again, I think the Banelings have done their job, and again, the Lings are just coming there to help first rounds later on and just poking in and out.
My god, this drone could actually still get sniped. That'd be ridiculous if it did. We're seeing a few Roaches are being split off to try and deal with it, but the Hellion's gonna stop
God.
Oh my god.
Phew.
Wow. So 12.5 minutes in, the third base goes down. That is really bad, because now we're going to have a massive army moving forward. But the thing is, Delphi's managed to macro up a ton, even with only 2 bases.
Yeah, so he'll have to get to move over a load of his drones over to the third. But we do see an engage going down in the middle of the map again. Oh my goodness, such a crazy army from the Terran player. Very powerful. Picking off a couple of Roaches as well on the way.
Yeah, a good thing though is that Delphi actually has upgrades while there are none yet for Happy. But we're seeing another base getting denied. Oh, that hurts for Delphi.
Yeah, I know, it really does. I mean, he really needs to try and do whatever he can. I mean, and there's so many Lings going in, but again, these tanks just got sieged, and unfortunately, he was actually able to deal with it. Again, it's so important that he gets these infestors and tries to get some nice fungals and some infested Terrans, but I'm just not sure whether he has either the energy. He has some energy, but it's all down to how he engages, and just staying out of the siege tank fire is so important.
Yeah, there's only 2 tanks though, and that's a really nice thing. The thing is, they're still doing work. 18 kills between the 2. Not to mention the splash damage that's also been done. But looks like we're going to have a big surround coming in. Lings from the top. Roaches coming down from the bottom. This is going to be a cleaned up engagement. But nice job by Happy. Look at him barely saving one of those tanks.
Yeah, barely. I mean... I mean, how much HP does it have? Probably like 2 or 3 or something like that.
It's purely red. It's got to be in such a low hit point state. But it's going to go straight to the main base. Now we're going to see it pumping in. Yep, it's got 5 health. And it's he saved the really hurt tank. Oh, he saved both of the tanks. Okay. But now it's going to be...
Oh, wow.
Wow, he's really, really doing a good job. But Fungal's going to land. The injured tank is still alive. It's going to get saved. The injured tank. What?
That is so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
What?
We do see these his army also trying to push him, but again realizing that the wall's too strong with these with the bunker. We might see maybe some kind of baneling play again. Unlikely though, but that or again he's taking to hive, so we might see some kind of ultralisk thing, which I think ultralisk is generally what I would expect. We just see another huge attack going out now again by Empire.Happy. Just so many Marines right now.
Yeah, there's a ton of them pushing forward. The thing is though, Happy still hasn't got a third base of his own yet. He's really been just going hyper aggressive, and it's getting to the point where he actually may just end up lifting up his main command center to grab his third base. Unless he's already built it somewhere. He's he's built it. Okay, so he's going to be landing a new one.
Yeah, but I mean, seriously, I mean, like, he's on 3 bases. I mean, the Zerg player is just trying to get his 4th up right now. I mean, and the 4th is going to struggle to stay up. I mean, just because of positioning, as you were saying, it's so hard for a Zerg player to keep and hold a 4th. And the fact that, I mean, he has not, I mean, I will say this, you know, I mean, the creep spread here is terrible. I mean, he's very slowly but surely kind of trying to do whatever he can. I understand that he's been under a lot of pressure in this game, but I mean, to be able to kind of defend that 4th, you know, he needs to be able to kind of get to it as fast as he can. And the fact that he hasn't creeped towards it, it's just... it's definitely not something that will work in his favor. It's quite unfortunate, actually, and I'm not really happy with that. But anyway, we do see. I love this. We're seeing all these links kind of running around, kind of going, right, let me see what's going on in this base. See, you know, has the Terran player taken this? Is there a sneaky 3rd or 4th anywhere? I'm not really sure of. Just to suss out what kind of economy is going on for the Terran player.
Yeah. And Delphi is pushing. I mean, the big thing though is that right now we're watching. Oh, actually, big engagement. That engagement is actually happening in the middle. We've got a lot of Fungals are landing, but the army is disjointed from Delphi.
Oh, he lost like 3 investors in that. Oh my god, it was so unfortunate. He lost so much, and again, we're just going to see this this 4th continuously falling on this map. It's quite unfortunate for Delphi. I mean, this is like the 3rd attempt he's taken to try and keep this this 4th.
Yeah, but we're having a nice link harass happening at the 3rd base from Happy. Now we're seeing that Delphi's managed to take out 22 SCVs total. We're down to 49 there for Happy versus the 79 drones. But there's no 4th. All these bases are getting denied. Both these players are playing actually a very low economy game, all things considered. There's a lot of drones, but they can't all really be used at the moment. We just have oversaturation at pretty much every expansion from Delphi, and Happy is just getting a scarier and scarier army to slowly be able to get up. I'm shocked actually and impressed that Delphi's managed to actually get out his hive tech. He's got ultras and everything, and he's now going to be working on Tango Rocks and trying to get more bases, but his food count is so high considering.
Yeah, no, it really is, and I mean, he's doing extremely well. I mean, it's not the most ideal way to actually play Zerg, but I mean, if you can, and if you can, you know, deal with a situation like this again, his 4th continues to being denied all the time, why not? I mean, and he's doing an extremely good job. I mean, he's 50 supply ahead of Empire.Happy on supply count, and drones, as you said, I mean, like 76 drones to 60 SCVs and 2 mules. So again, doing really, really well. We just see 2 engages about to go down. We just see the Lings trying to take down this these destruction debris, and the Terran player kind of being aware of, okay, right, I see you, I know what you're gonna do, you know, and I assume when this goes down, we will see this counter army try and push in by aTn.Delphi.
Yep. I mean, another thing to note though is the fact that Delphi never wanted to get to this point of the game. He went for a big attack early on, going for the Lings, the Banelings, and the Roaches. He wanted to end the game there. And that's actually showing to be the fact that, that's honestly how Happy has been staying alive. It's because if Delphi had been playing for this point in the game, we could be in a much different spot. Happy could actually be, dead.
Yeah, no, he really could be dead. We do see again this huge push going down now. By these players, and again, just to double kind of push from on both sides, doing whatever they can to do. Wow,
Yeah, there's just a big surround happening. Talk about fungals and ultras and surrounds, but the thing is, Delphi is kind of just losing units. The spread of Happy is being really good with the medevacs healing the siege tanks in the back, and Delphi just lost his entire army. He did manage to do some damage, doing some harassment there at that third landing, some nice fungals and everything. In the end, he's now managed to kill a ton of SCVs and all that, but there's a lot of damage that he took. He's still managing to still be very far ahead, but Happy does have a bunch of orbital commands. He can still mule, and he's still got a ton of Marauders in the mix, and I would actually really like to see a Broodlord switch coming in from Delphi soon.
We did see the Spire tech going down, so I mean, I'm not really sure if we are going to be seeing. I didn't see Greater Spire going down yet, but we might be seeing no Greater Spire yet. But again, as you said, his army's doing very bad. He only has 50 lings now, 6 Ultralisks, and one Infestor. Again, he didn't have that a couple of minutes ago, so he just has so much of larvae and so much of income to use. I mean, that's a good thing about actually the income that he has. But we do see this huge army going into the fourth of aTn.Delphi, and this huge army also trying to go and see if they can push into Empire.Happy's army. I mean, just kind of going the wrong way on the map, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, this is just ridiculously unfortunate for Delphi. He just can't keep his fourth. We see that this big entire Ultra arm is going to try and move into attack, but they can't engage against that many Marauders. No,
they really can't. I mean, the best bet is to try and get them to take down the wall if they want to actually do any kind of damage. But again, these Marauders are really just going to completely annihilate these Ultras. These Ultras just completely falling. 1 falling, 2 falling, 3 falling, 3 things down, 4 falling, 5 falling. Oh my goodness. This is just such a bad engage for aTn.Delphi. I mean, the best thing for him in that situation might have been to actually just go and try and break the wall if he wanted to. Because no matter what, engaging Ultra straight on into Marauders is just not a good idea. But again, both players kind of going, right, I will remax my armies again and, just keep making worse stuff.
Yeah, I mean, right now this is a ridiculous game. Now we're so link heavy. We see some nice fungals land, and fungals are very good against Marauders. And look at that big one on all the medevacs too. We've got now infested Terran going to be popping in, but there's no fungal that's locking all of those medevacs. We could have just seen so many medevacs go down, but now we're just seeing links being used to their utmost effectiveness in terms of the late game. I mean, think about the fact that yeah, they're dying, but what else could have been done that would have bought Delphi time?
Well, we do see Broodlords on the way now, because I mean, the Greater Spire is now done. So the 2 Broodlords on the way. Corruptors is also here as well. So we're going to see 3 Corruptors, 3 Broodlords, maybe 4 Broodlords on the way. And again, but as you can see, I mean, the aTn.Delphi is really struggling on economy. I mean, he really is using every single bit of minerals that he's getting, and I mean, he needs to take a fourth. He needs to be able to get them as fast as he can, because this is really good too. This could be the issue with changing the game. If he loses his army again and tries to remake, he's not getting enough income. I mean, and the center, especially Empire.Happy, is up on supply 139 to 116, and still 70 drones to 51 SCVs.
Yeah, this is looking to be insane. And we see Delphi's being forced to even distance mine from the middle base right now. He is just getting so efficiently starved out. My God. Happy really knows how to play on this map. He got that defensive position in the early part of the game, and now he is just continuing to stay alive. But look at the fact that he's got 11 medevacs. That's so good for a Marauder-heavy anti-Ultra army.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's really, and he has the economy to do so as well. He's just doing whatever he can. So, I mean, we do see these going out, and I mean, these Broodlords going out, and again, just trying to do as much damage as they can, especially down to good fungals, and again, just having good range, and hoping they don't get sniped off. And again, oh my goodness, all these Broodlords are just completely falling to all these. Oh my goodness, and there's the GG, well played, Gall.
Probably good luck. But
yeah.
Whether that's good luck or gall or gold or goldfish, who knows? I don't really care. That was an awesome game, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
And that's a pun because it's happy. Oh.
It's so terrible.
Oh.
Replay saved.
I do not apologize for that. That was so worth it.
That was so bad. That was so bad, man. What the hell, man?
Oh my God.